the use of illegal force on the part of some police officers, which has led to the injury and death of far too many innocent human beings in this country. And I believe there's a direct connection between the issue of human rights and workers' rights and the rights of all people, irrespective of gender, sexual orientation, or race. And now, I'm very, very pleased to learn that the 6 police officers engaged in that activity which killed an unarmed black man in Baltimore will be brought to justice. Woo! Charges are in fact being brought against those officers, and hopefully the judicial system works this time. With that said, today is May Day. Today is International Workers' Day, not only in the city of Boston, but throughout the world. And I believe we should take time out on a day as important as today is to thank those who risked their lives and gave their lives so that even our police officers have a right to organize in a union. All people deserve to have that right, but we can never, ever take it for granted. So on behalf of a very grateful city of Boston, I will read this resolution. City of Boston and City Council. Whereas May Day, May 1st, is celebrated by workers around the world as an expression of international solidarity and shared political aspirations for freedom. And whereas celebration of May Day in the United States stem from class conflicts between the working class and capitalists. And whereas United States troops suppressed a workers' rights strike by killing 30 workers in 1877 at the Battle of Viaduct in Chicago. And whereas 7 people died, including a 13-year-old boy, during the Bayview Massacre on May 4th, 1886, at the Milwaukee Iron Company, rolling mills in Milwaukee, Wisconsin's Bayview neighborhood. And whereas a dynamite bomb and gunfire resulted in the deaths of 7 police officers and at least 4 civilians, and the wounding of many others at a labor demonstration on Tuesday, May 4th, 1886, at Haymarket Square in Chicago. 8 anarchists were falsely convicted of conspiracy. 4 were hanged by the state of Illinois on November 11th, 1887. And whereas at least 35 African-American sugar workers were shot dead for striking in 1887 in Louisiana, the chaos escalated into a race riot where lynch mobs killing as many as 200 African-American men, women, and children. And whereas steel workers of Amalgamated Association of Iron and Steel Workers went on strike July 6, 1892 in Homestead, Pennsylvania, where the determined wives of striking workers were beat to death 7 Pinkerton guards for attempting to let scab cross the picket line by U.S. soldiers. In return, they killed 11 workers. And whereas the armed government forces killed 34 American Railway Union workers on July 7, 1894, just days before President Grover Cleveland declared striking a federal crime and ordered federal troops to forcibly disperse the striking workers. And whereas the United States Congress on August 9, 1894, in the midst of an economic depression and threat of a working class revolt, made Labor Day a national holiday marking the beginning of gradual improvement of working conditions for U.S. workers. And whereas hundreds of workers, as you heard, have sacrificed their lives for the improvement of working conditions in the United States of America, be it therefore resolved that the Boston City Council and meeting assemblies honors those who sacrificed their lives for the improvement of working conditions for workers in the city of Boston and around the United States of America, and be it further resolved that the Boston City Council and meeting assemblies proclaims Friday, May 1st, 2015 as International Workers' Day in the city of Boston. Congratulations, and thanks for coming out.